The new economic order, with its cutthroat competition and spasmodic growth, spawned a new genre of literature to alleviate the anxieties of middle-class Americans: the Success Manual. These guidebooks, the forerunners of motivational and self-help literature popular today, were aimed at young men just embarking on their careers. Many of these American manuals drew on the work of Scottish writer Samuel Smiles, who in 1859 published Self-Help, a book widely read on both sides of the Atlantic. Acknowledging a loss of faith in the American dream, Success Manuals posited a relentlessly upbeat, confident message to encourage readers that success was still possible for those who worked hard. Horatio Alger's popular stories for boys also stress the importance of individual effort and upright morals for success, but Alger included the crucial element of luck. Alger's main characters, typically plucky, self-reliant newsboys or shoeshine boys, worked in the cutthroat urban jungle of New York. His heroes took control of their lives, just as the Success Manual suggested, by saving their money and educating themselves. Their big breaks, however, came through lucky circumstances. Alger's stories promise upward mobility from rags to respectability to those who worked hard enough, yet his emphasis on luck recognized the limits of diligence and character alone. Even so, his books, with titles such as Strive and Succeed and Risen from the Ranks, reassured middle-class boys and their parents that the American dream was still alive and well. Alger's books sold millions of copies around the globe, providing assurance to generations of boys and men worldwide that they possessed the keys to their success in the competitive world of industrial capitalism. One of the best-known defenses of the new economic order came from the pen of steel magnate Andrew Carnegie. In 1889, Carnegie published a widely disseminated essay entitled Wealth, positing what became popularly known as the Gospel of Wealth. A disciple of social Darwinism, Carnegie asserted that the competitive industrial order ensured what he called the survival of the fittest in every department and was essential for the future progress of the race. Any attack on the capitalist order, he believed, attacked the foundation upon which civilization itself rested. Carnegie gave away more than $350 million by the time of his death in 1919. He funded more than 2,800 free libraries around the world and made generous financial gifts to colleges and universities, as well as established a pension fund for college professors and steelworkers, and created an institution for international peace. Through his foundation, oil man John D. Rockefeller gave away even more money than Carnegie, established the University of Chicago, and funded medical research. But generous philanthropy did not convince critics on either side of the Atlantic of the benefits of industrial capitalism. A prominent British minister contended that a truly Christian society would not have millionaires at all because, as he noted, millionaires at one end of the scale involve paupers at the other end. An American clergyman likewise noted that the real problem that afflicted society was the distribution, not the redistribution of wealth, and that it was wrong to, quote, make charity do the work of justice. One of the most infamous labor conflicts of the era centered on the fight of a craft union at a Carnegie-owned steel mill in Homestead, Pennsylvania. The Homestead Lockout in 1892 epitomized the power of big business to crush the burgeoning labor movement. The lockout pitted one of the nation's premier industrialists, Carnegie, against one of the country's most successful craft unions, the Amalgamated Association of Iron and Steel Workers. Carnegie viewed the union as an obstacle to maximizing profits and, given increased mechanization, no longer relied on skilled ironworkers and steelworkers. Wishing to crush the union, he and his right-hand man, Henry Clay Frick, hatched a plan. They offered to union workers a new contract that would cut their pay by as much as 26%. As Carnegie and Frick anticipated, the Union rejected the offer. Expecting a violent confrontation, Carnegie left the country for his castle in Scotland and put Frick in charge. On June 10, 1892, Frick locked out the steelworkers and placed 3 miles of barbed wire fence around the Homestead Works, which the workers dubbed Fort Frick. At the request of Frick, Pennsylvania's governor sent 8,500 National Guardsmen to restore order and end worker resistance. Even though his carefully constructed image as a generous philanthropist suffered slightly, Carnegie succeeded in crushing the Union and even managed to extend the standard 12-hour shift. Another 40 years would pass before steelworkers again organized into an effective union. A British newspaper asserted that after Homestead, Carnegie's writings were nothing but a wholesale piece of satire. A St. Louis newspaper likewise concluded that 10,000 Carnegie public libraries would not compensate the country for the direct and indirect evils resulting from the Homestead lockout.